it's here for story be a trend the pan Ghana, story be a trend the Ghana, na send mo amunim no me de bramo. Na hashtag be a trendy, na ye hashtag me too. Hashtag me too. Na ngofo etrosa hashtag na omatro ebia omo past enyama obide omo ana omo past bibia omo femu nti no lady bi e friend kukwa andam otro me too no ena otro say eye Ghana mbema 3 bi repeat pen na enya say 3 na repeat the same day I say mbema 3 bi repeat pen na different times into no or exposure mo okobo ba ko din say ba ko okobo ni din say we repeat no say ni ba ko no ye Ghana Bar Association no president etiefor ye kan Ghana Bar Association na ye fan say lawyers for ku no into Ghana for lawyers ni na omo wo Ghana Bar Association ase into lawyers for near president na oba we ekobo say sa papa we sebe ono so etunu mu na etiefor asemu na wan ankofo say na lawyers for near penny lawyers for near president pa na obi a woni membra say otumi ko BBC dia and into share feminist groups no bebre eso assembly mu nkofo bebre kasa fa assembly ho na oba no etro long post e Facebook na allegation on my watch long post e Facebook internet for Meridi the post no Meridi atremo but emphasize this short article. I say a woman with a Facebook name Kukwa Andam has resorted to the social media platform as part of hashtag #MeToo to disclose having filed a criminal case against the renowned lawyer in Washington DC. Anthony Forson was elected the Ghana Bar Association president just in September last year, and with this allegation bringing down his reputation, it is not clear whether the Bar Association would like to continue being presided over by someone with such an integrity deficit. According to the lady, the alleged rape occurred in the USA in December 2012, and to buttress her claim, she attached what she referred to as the details of the hotel in which she was allegedly assaulted, as well as communication between her and the Ghana Bar Association boss. And Forson has not responded to the allegation yet. It's here for until Obano the allegations naba now so no a Ghana Bar Association president no on far response by yet now uti the reading Obano say we see December 2012 USA. It's here for USA and a year adiwe Obane Kase see December 2012 in the USA. Na that time no na a year the Obano nipa no Obana accusing say we raping no your friend no Anthony Forson no that time no na onye a year Ghana Bar Association president. Moi miridi and a tremo say September last year na ye electing as Ghana Bar Association president. You know, but still he's the Ghana Bar Association president now. But my miridi Obano ni post no a wapan chief for a wapan you know me reading tremo na muhu DCE me reading tremo na muhu DCE na title no try how I was raped by Anthony Forson Jr., Ghana Bar Association president, and I filed a criminal complaint against him in Washington DC. Hashtag #MeToo. Trigger warning for rape. Yesterday, I filed a criminal complaint with the Washington DC Police Department against the current president of the Ghana Bar Association for a rape that occurs in the US in December 2012, and the perpetrator was Anthony Forson Jr., who is currently the president of the Ghana Bar Association. The investigation is pending, and if the case is cleared, charges will be filed against him. It's here for natural say or the no court see and run at say or file a case no. Now as I say, I want to be clear, just as I stated in my post on Selassie, that I do not want or need a peswa from Tony. I have my own money, not to boast, but I teach several courses at a top-notch university in Canada and just finished managing a major research project. I'm a published author. I am regularly invited to participate in paid speaking opportunities due to my activist work. Okay, so this is not about money. This is about justice and trying to ensure that the next generation of Ghana female lawyers will never suffer the way that I have suffered. Na obano sebe senya awakasa na cheso no so oye lawyer na enye sikanti no yewe na nye bia no woni sika deda na oyewe senya eye dache Ghanaian lawyers mba lawyers no omombre ana omonsofa adia ono so okomu. Now I met Tony at the last Ghana Bar Association event I attended before traveling to study for my master's at Cornell University. This was almost a year after being raped by Selassie, and my heart had hardened. Wow. Not to say, Obia friend Selassie into rapino. Okay, after my bitter experience, I decided that most married male lawyers in Ghana were going to take advantage of you anyway, so it was better to just date them for money. At that time, I needed money for Cornell as my funding only covered my tuition. So when Tony told me he wanted to date me, I agreed. He would send me many messages telling me he loved me. I used to call him T-baby. He knows all these things and can admit them if only he will be honest. Not just say, only a lawyers bebre APA. Now, so lawyers bebre, no, they will have their way with you anyway. You know, and I just say, obe date you more. You know, obe so just say, o date a year, papa way, a friend no Anthony no, as he say Ghana Bar Association president no, say o date no. Na ninya sa time ne de na o date for a year sika fi say university na okono na osha no be hianska fi say sika na no wono na e cover for ade trepe nti na e yade a ono oba no be hianska pa na tre say ode akọ university no nti no o date e ye papa we sa time no o date no na papa ne de bi o ka tre no say odo no e na ono kra to papa ne din your friend T-baby. That's why I'll say we never had actual sex in Ghana, although we were physically intimate, would kiss and touch and do other stuff. And then I left for Cornell. I did any job I could find in Cornell just to survive. I asked a relative for rent and he told me if he gave me the money, I wouldn't pay back. That was the day I realized I was on my own. I worked as a cook in a cafeteria and would stand for hours. I worked as a cleaner. I would be so tired, I would sleep during lectures. Eventually, I decided to contact Tony for money. It's for natural say, all call a year abruchino. Or you're not just say, on any fear ni be back as I say, on Hianska. And I'm going to say, Omo Mano, he said, Omo Mana, or no, on tia back. A honor say, hey, you ask me, baby, there, me new beer will meet you. Me pena chese me bo abrabo we nti hono okọ eye Cornell no okọ ye na oye adwuma ansa na obekọ school no oye adwuma owia na wakọ class nti tumi kọ class ka na oda ti ohwa o se no ye cleaner otwitwi nkukum na oye cooking so ene nyama bebre na later eno be won say or breadodo eno contact eye Tony say opeska. Na initially no and the first way now kind of say no mu date mum but na sebe omo ndae but no mo yenya mo kisi omo miemi omo ho but no mo ndae. Now to also he told me to meet him at a hotel in Washington DC for the rent money. It was close to school exams, but I went anyway. Remember that at this time we hadn't actually had sex, but I told myself that I would just close my eyes and do it with a condom because I knew he was sleeping with many women, and then at least I wouldn't have to drop out of school. He told me he would arrange transportation for me. Not to say ofre eye papa no ofre eye lawyer no say ohianska na lawyer na ka say oh onhia no hotel bi na ombegiska no na ehono na ono eba ni tim say we de mekwa eye den kra meda mene ne beda ansa wa ma miska no na o ma miska no se me be sha no hotel de na tre say me ba na wayo inti no oye na adwen say oye den kra wo de okwa obemia nani na tre say wa ma papa na yo but onim say papa no oni mba bebre eda inti no be ma papa no we use condom sa no kan. Now, Otiaso say I lost my laptop in the taxi and arrived at the hotel crying my eyes out. All my lecture notes were on that laptop, and losing it meant I would fail the exams. Tony didn't care. By this time, I knew the drill with dating married men. I knew that they claimed to love you, but of course they didn't. You were just a piece of meat, so I wasn't shocked at his reaction. Naturally say all course rap papa no hotel ne kra no o say na akakakra na omo exams date edu nti na okita ne laptop na laptop no oyera no e wo taxi no ofa ye ne mu but odu papa no hono na osu okache papa no oh papa na mfi ne kra na ono ahu say eye mbemo mo aware no uni omo date a omo kache so mo do a omo boa eye no mo pese omo re okeke na enye so omo do inti ehwa no unze da bi papa no ndo no na re no pese ore ne keke. As soon as I settled in, he asked for sex. I had already psyched myself up, and so I asked him whether he had a condom. When he said no, I pleaded with him to allow me to at least go get a condom, but he pinned me down and raped me. I still remember how it felt to be forcefully penetrated by him, how I felt as if I had left my body and was watching everything happening from the ceiling. I have heard from other rape survivors that this is a common occurrence. At one point, I began to wince from pain because I wasn't ready and he had forced himself on me, but that didn't stop him. Not even the tears that began to fall out of the corners of my eyes stopped him. Then it was over and I felt so broken and dirty and ashamed, but it got worse. Naturally say obra eye inside baby papa no wana papa ne ka tell say oh ombra no monda no ka tell papa ne say oh onu mpo de oba no waye na agent so ne beda nti no papa no osre no on use condom na papa ne ka say da bi oni condom no ka say ndie papa no ento ne bo no no oba na nkasa mpie ngoto condom embre papa na mpene na papa ne chetre no tale mpane so a oyo no. Naturally say osha o say she was broken and it got worse. It's the answer as I say. After raping me, he refused to talk to me. It was as if he had been filled with some new hatred for me. He told me with disdain that I could take the $400 on the table if I wanted. I almost went mad. I couldn't believe that he had forced himself on me and was not even talking to me. And the money he had given me was even less than the price of the laptop I had lost just to see him. So I had been raped and ended up in debt too. I began to cry my eyes out and text a friend of mine about what had happened. God bless you, dear friend. She knows herself. She advised me to quickly return to Cornell and that she would help me through this. I booked a bus and left, and he didn't care what happened to me either way. Not to say, Papa ni wie ne papa ne ene nankasa. I said no ne ko. Papa no eyo ni wie no ne nankasa na papa ni wie no eno man $400 no oba ne kra ne laptop no era no $400 na enso na yakase ebekwa akoso ne rent no na ono rent ni nti no obehu papa ne se oba na trese one no ada na owie no papa ne repi no ne laptop ayera ono nso a wakofa eka abafie. Same way no kind of we not also say as soon as I arrived in my room at the university, I cut off all my hair with a piece of scissors and threw away my nice clothes. I was so tired of being raped and mistreated by men, and I wanted to be ugly so that no man would even want to have sex with me again or rape me again. I swallowed several sleeping pills that I have been prescribed by a therapist. I had been seen to deal with the other rape I had suffered previously, and then I called an African professor who was like a father to all of us African students at Cornell to tell him that I had overdosed on sleeping pills, and he contacted the deputy dean of Cornell Law and some hospital staff to assist me. Naturally said odu fie no okotwitwa ne tri hui etoto ne ntare fefefe gu ye fi se na ono na adwum no susu se ne ho ye fedodo ntia na obema bia eye se openo ana obema bia erepino because na ose mbema 3 ene erepino nti no no susu se ebia na ne ho ye fe ntia na mbema no mo force omo ho eto ne senti na opese ne ho ye tan to twitwa ne tri hui opese ne ho ye tan na so obema bia empene krabium. Now to answer, I say for the next few weeks I would be hospitalized in a mental ward as I broke down. This also began my struggle with binge eating because I was just being on food anytime memories of my rape by Tony and Selassie came up. I put on so much weight and developed health related problems because of it. I could not write my exams that term, and when I eventually did, I got very poor results due to all this trauma. I was put on antidepressants or depressants, which I had to swallow for years because of what Tony did to me. 4 years later, in 2016, I would attempt to commit suicide again, this time at Queen's University, because I still could not get over what Tony did to me. Naturally, say, we know yeah, the local mental hospital. If you say na adiena papa nde ye na ha na pa na afei de bia ebeba ni trimbia no na odidi nti no be ye kese na oye kese ne nso no ebe ha ye ne health na otuaso say, and yet I continued to be nice to him. I was terrified of losing my visa if I could not pay for my upkeep, and he was my only hope. How would I survive winter in the US without an apartment and on the streets? When he contacted me after I was in the mental ward, I just told him I was sick, but didn't tell him why. We both pretended that he had not raped me and never spoke about it. I had to keep the act up so I wouldn't offend him. Soon, he said he was coming to Boston in 2013 and I should meet him, and I told him I would, and even acted like I was excited. But that was the last time I would communicate with him. I just couldn't bring myself to contact him again after that because of what he had done to me. Naturally, say, papa ne yen we ni echi na ono so kwa atiti mu ni echi no still na onye obi obeboa no eje papa na enti no oye ne ho se ade na enha no na papa ne ka so onsan so hia ne biom e wo hotel but wanko fi say later tina sia no unze dabi ade we di enye na me tell say ade na eye lady no tro na wapa aka 2 paragraphs me read ncho na wonti bibia say. I decided not to talk to him for the rest of my life, although he would frequently send messages through some other lawyers to me. Seeing him in the news hurt, especially when he was appointed as president of the Ghana Bar Association. I could not believe he had ruined my life in this way, and now I was forced to see his name stroke face in newsletters that were circulating to all Ghanaian lawyers, and that also sent me into depression for months. Naturally, say, or you're not just on the papa name Kasabium, but you better let papa as president of Ghana Bar Association. Nancy Yano, or whom papa nima, naturally say, old memories naba na asemno esha se hano. Now, last paragraph now say, a few days ago, I sent him a message to tell him how much he had hurt me, that he and I both know he raped me. But the same person who had been chasing me to talk to him now refused to even acknowledge receipt of my email. All I wanted was for him to say sorry and assure me that he would never do this again to someone's daughter again. But he did not do this. I forgive him, but I have to speak my truth and pursue justice for the sake of younger female lawyers who come up. I owe them a duty to make sure they never go through even half of the pain I have gone through. What Tony did to me changed my spirit forever. I used to be called cute and bubbly. I became sad, depressed, and cynical. I can't even sleep through a complete night anymore. He stole my life, and this is not okay. It's here for assembly. But may I say, I'm just reporting on this. It's here for yes. When I'm in allegation and all can. This doesn't mean say me force say asem no can ne say I am passe papa no erepino. Now I'm just reporting on this. Now this is an allegation from the lady. You know, yes, Trewagin was some way home. That's it.